Hey, welcome back. Now that you've learned about the business model canvas and how you can apply it to map your own existing business model, let's look at how you can strengthen your business model using the business model canvas. For this, we're going to look at two examples. The first one is going to be Netflix, the second one, Microsoft and Adobe. So let's start with Netflix. All of you know how Netflix business model works. Ultimately, they create content or license content and then sell it to subscribers. And for that, of course, they need a bunch of partners. But Netflix, at least in its old days, didn't have a lot of or a strong customer lock-in. What do we mean by that? It was fairly simple for customers, although they had a subscription, to end their subscription with Netflix at the end of the year. In order to increase customer lock-in, Netflix could have done several things, as other organizations do. As an example, both gyms and telco companies, in most cases, give you a 2-year contract. Now, many customers do not like that, but really there is no alternative. Netflix decided to go a different path. Instead of locking customers in with a 2-year subscription, because that would have increased the barriers for new customers, they decided to create original content. What do we mean by that? That's all the content that you can only watch on Netflix. So if you're like me and you like one of their original content shows, for example, Lupin, there is no other way to watch this show than to keep your subscription with Netflix active. That's one way to create customer lock-in, and that results in a stronger business model. Now let's look at another example. Both Microsoft and Adobe used to sell licenses to their software. The problem was users would buy a license, but then it was not guaranteed when they would buy another license. So revenues were not really predictable. Both of them started to move from a license model to a subscription model. And that was, of course, also enabled by the cloud. So today, if you want to buy Microsoft Office, you're not going to buy a single license. You will subscribe to Office 365, which results in predictable revenues for Microsoft and ultimately a stronger business model. As for your business idea, what you can do right now after this video is to take a few moments and think about how you could potentially strengthen that business model, looking at customer lock-in or revenue models as one option, but also other ways, for example, having an exclusive sales channel or exclusive partners. I hope you enjoyed these two examples of how you can strengthen your business model applying the business model canvas. In our next video, we will see how you can create new business models coming from an existing business model which is mapped in the business model canvas. See you there.